This is the scene outside one of the busiest arenas in Metro Manila, the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. And it is because today we will have a rivalry matchup. This is game day number 42 and game number 90 in season 99 of the NCAA men's basketball tournament. And after witnessing San Sebastian win over Arellano 98-89, we get to the said rivalry matchup. There you see the score of the first game. Farewell and best of luck. Godspeed to all of the graduating players from both San Sebastian and Arellano. And there will also be some graduating players on the Letran side. Two to be exact, Kurt Rayson and Ira Batilier. But for San Beda, not yet, because this is not the last game for the Red Lions. But as I said, this is the rivalry between San Beda and Letran, as the Red Lions and the Knights will go to war in the 90th game in the men's basketball tournament of NCAA season 99. Thank you so much to everybody who are tuned in right now on GTV at sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa pamamagitan ng NCAA Philippines sa YouTube at sa Facebook. And of course, for all of the news in the world of sports, do follow GMA Sports PH on Twitter or X, whatever you call it these days. Mabuhay Pilipinas! I am Anton Ross, working alongside our resident analyst forever, NCAA champion strength and conditioning coach, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. I see you have the smile and the giddy excitement right now.
Of course, it's Beda, Letran. And of course, batiin din natin happy Thanksgiving to all our NCAA alumni and NCAA former players na nasa North America ngayon watching us dahil importante sa kanila itong larong to pati sa dalawang koponan na ito. And we want to send our happy Thanksgiving message to all of you guys and stick around dahil maganda yung matchup natin for today.
Yeah, definitely brings back a lot of memories for those people that you mentioned who have been a part of this rivalry. All right, we will also be joined by our courtside reporters. Let's introduce them right now to the broadcast and the televiewers. Hannah Arguelles will be reporting for San Beda. And over on the other side, Lysel Galpo reporting for Letran. I was a little bit surprised by the moves that they were showing.
Handshake na susunod. Ready sila.
We'll save that for the final four. Let's take a look at the team standings to explain the situation right here. This is the last game of the elimination round. As I said earlier, this is not the last game of the Red Lions. They are in the final four. Letran, of course, would like to stop this three-game losing skid against their rivals in the NCAA.
Yep. Alam mo, Anton, for both teams, isa lang ang battle cry for today. Lose against anyone but not to the other team. Yan lang yan. Ganyan lang kasimple. And itong dalawang koponan na to, both storied schools. They produce a lot of pro players. Some of them are the best of the best pagdating sa basketball. And ito lang talaga yan eh. They like playing against each other. Very tough competition. But at the end of the day, one must win, one must lose.
And this is the reason, or just some of the reasons why this is such a historic rivalry. Winningest team in the NCAA, the Red Lions, but the Knights have suddenly popped up in the rear-view mirror, Coach Hammer.
True. 3 straight championships from 91 to 90, from 97, 95 to 98. Yan. Kasi nasa strong ako dun sa pandemic years natin. But again, 3 straight championships for the Letran Knights and a rebuilding year for them. A lot of young players in the roster. Nabanggit natin, dalawa lang nag-graduate sa kanila. And they have a lot of talent in the pipeline. Samantalang ang San Beda Red Lions still in the thick of things. Number 3 right now in our Final Four race, which will be played next week.
And the thing about whenever these two teams face off against each other, you throw the stats, you throw the history out the window because there is a battle on the court, a battle on the crowd. The fans get into it, the alumni get into it.
Definitely.
And in this game, even though San Beda was seemingly favored because of the flat start of the Knights, it was close until the very end.
No, until the very end, may pagkakataon pang lumamang ng Letran with a Deo Cuajo post-up. Hindi lang nga nakuha, but again, in the end game, San Beda was able to execute, was able to find the right tunes to play, and they were able to secure this W for the guys from Mendiola.
All right, let's talk about the guys from Mendiola. If there was one team that I would not want to see in the Final Four, it would be the San Beda Red Lions. They are the hottest team in the NCAA right now, riding on a 3-game winning streak. And their last win against LPU was their most dominating win of the season. They are peaking at the right time. And those who trusted and stayed with San Beda from the beginning, they are getting the dividends right now.
Well, at the end of the day, they lost 2 crucial games to Arellano and San Sebastian. They could have been part of that twice-to-beat conversation, but they were not able to start the second round well dahil injured din si Yuken Andrada. He had a hamstring issue but was well taken care of by their training staff. So nakita natin how this team is turning out right now. Their defense dictated it, and they were able to take away the strengths of LPU, so taking away that win from the Pirates.
Yuken Andrada, his 3rd season now with the San Beda Red Lions. What a journey for him. He was a member of the high school basketball program of the Red Cubs, a champion in season 95, was a member of the Mythical 5 all-defensive team, most improved player during that year. But this season, he has gone from Charmander to Charmeleon to Charizard to Mega Charizard.
Oo, pero batang paltok yan, ha? Tingnan mo, ang ganda ng bitaw. And ibang-iba, marami nagsabi, ibang-iba yung laro niya dun sa kuya niya. Dahil si Yuken is an outside shooter, is a ball mover, very smart player, and he is the fulcrum of this offense by Coach Yuri Escueta na nabigyan ng pagkakataon na maglaro at full strength. And Jacob Cortez also, nasabi nga ni Coach Yuri in his interview that both these guys are very important as much as the other pieces of that squad.
And when Yukian came back, that's when all things came together for San Beda, and that is why they're on a 3-game winning streak. For the Letran Knights though, tough loss against the Benil Blazers, tough season, a lot of injuries, a lot of games that they could have won in the first round but lost, heartbreakers, but they are moving forward. There are some bright spots like Kobe Monje. If you're Coach Renzi Bahar, what are some of the things that you take from this season as a learning experience that you will use in the coming years?
Well, number one, you have guys that you can build on. Derville, Monje, itong si Santos, you have pieces. Waha will still be there for another year. So, meron kang mga pyesa going into season 100 and excited ka para dun sa mga papasok din ng mga recruits mo as we see the numbers.
Binibilang ko yung mga players on the court ngayon sa Letran. I counted 12. In the list, there are 18 because it's 15 plus 3 reserve players. So that's how much of a season or how big the injury bug has bitten Letran this year. But Kobe Monje has made the most out of the absence of key players and him having to step up with a new role.
Well, at the end of the day, pages become knights. Ganun lang kasimple yan. And given an opportunity, pages squires knights, ganyan ang progression yan, di ba? From the lowest of the low, you get taught the values, and then you emerge once the knights retire. Ito naman, he was forced into action. We were expecting a lot of things from Kobe Monje, but now it's a monster leap also for him in total production dahil siya na yung naging point of attack by this squad.
Pau Havilinar, one of the veterans here but not suited up today. And Kurt Rayson also, unfortunately, he put it out on social media. Hindi po siya pinayagan maglaro even though he expressed that he would like to play.
What a career. Congratulations, Kurt Rayson. 3 championships. Tip of the hat to you, first night. Napakagandang career, and we wish you all the best moving forward.
Here we go, the final game of the elimination round in the men's basketball tournament for NCAA season 99. San Beda versus Letran. And you can see that Coach Yuri Escueta is not going to hold back even though this is a no-bearing game for them. Sigurado na silang makapasok sa Final Four as the number 3 seed. So it's still the usual starters para sa mga bedista. And that's a good sign. At para naman sa mga Letranista, you see the graduating Ira Batalier will start at center. Makakasama ni John Rafael Go, Kobe Monje, Deok Wahao. Hell of a season. First season in the NCAA. And Steven Garupil, who made his debut against these Red Lions. So now he's starting, Coach Hammer.
Oh, definitely. He popped up in the scouting report ni Coach Yuri Escueta and sa kanyang coaching staff because he stamped his class in that game. Scored double digits against San Beda in his first game being activated from the reserve spot.
Here we go. Our last game as well here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. As I said, it has been one of the busiest arenas in the metro. Our referee is Celeste Cornelio and Torres. Para sa bakbakang San Beda at Letran. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Anton Ross working alongside Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. And on courtside, in just a moment, we will hear from Hannah Arguelles reporting for San Beda and Glycel Galpo reporting for Letran.
So before the festivities start, Anton, major shoutout sa ating Armed Forces of the Philippines who are always tuned in. Lalong-lalo na ito, rivalry game. Our Army, our Navy, the Marines, Coast Guard. Maraming salamat po, Bureau of Fire Protection, and the Air Force, Kuya Mike Ariola. Maraming salamat for always putting a especially rivalry game to, Anton. Everybody is watching.
Wow, it's Kobe Monhead jumping it up against the 6'8" Cliff Hopia, and we are officially underway to witness another Letran and San Beda battle.
Big question, Antona, when it comes to San Beda, yung mga games na ganito, yung tinitignan mo liyamado sila, do they have the killer instinct to really push the pedal on the metal para idiin na agad, hindi na paglaruan yung kakainin nila, not playing with your food?
Meanwhile, Alfaro missing on the first attempt. Bola napunta kay Andrada, Jacob has it.
And somebody also came back from injury, si Peter Alfaro, na naging susi para makagawa ng run dito ang San Beda, yung 3 straight wins.
And that's going to be traveling on Deo Cuajao as he ran into the body of James Payosing.
Good matchup. Good matchup yung dalawang yan. Magkakilalang magkakilala.
Cuajao. Siya munang babantay dito kay Peter Alfaro. Payosing. Payosing looking for Hopia, and Cliff Hopia gets on the board.
Ito rin yung kagandahan. Pumake up din ang laro neto ni James Payosing. Dati, pag naglaro to para si Roadrunner, dire-diretso eh. Hindi na nga bumibip-bip eh. Pero ngayon, kontrolado na niya, changing gears. Maganda yung naibigay na pocket pass mapunta dito kay Cliff Hopia. Kaya lang, pumawl naman siya on the succeeding possession.
So we mentioned earlier na inanunsyo ni Kurt Rayson that he wants to play but did not get clearance. Pao Villar is not playing but he's here today. So let's get more from the Letran side with Glycel Galpo.
Yes, Anton, like you mentioned earlier, despite Kurt Rayson's strong desire to play in today's game, he unfortunately won't be joining the Letran Knights in their final game today. And joining him is Pau Villar, who will also be sitting out today because according to the Letran's physical therapist, Owel Doble, he is currently suffering from a knee contusion. That's why he was advised to rest. Pero the team remains armed with guys like Kobe Montes stepping up to fill the gaps. At nakausap ko nga itong si Kobe at sinabi niya sa akin na his focus today is to give a good exit to their graduating players. At nang tanungin ko naman siya kung para kanino ba siya lalaban at maglalaro ngayong araw, ani niya, alay daw niya ang laro ito para kay Coach Renzi at sa iba nilang coaches na hindi sila iniwan at patuloy na lumalaban hanggang ngayon. Kaya naman abangan natin kung paano aariba ang kuponang ito sa kanilang huling laban para sa Moralia. Anton and Coach Hammer?
That's good to hear. Thank you very much, Glycel, for that report that the players also feel for their coaches who have been under so much scrutiny this season.
Mahirap yan. Yung losing a lot of games coming from a high. Babalikan ko rin yung experience ko, Anton. Season 81. We made the Final Four in Season 80. And then we started with 5 straight losses in Season 81. It was a transition year. We had 4 seniors that graduated. Naging mahirap yan for our coaches. And there was a coaching change in the middle of the season. And then we won the championship the following year.
Rafael Go.
Ganun talaga pagka nagbe-build ka ng dynasty. Minsan, kailangan mo ring tanggapin that there would be down years.
And as fans, there is that realization that it's so hard to stay at the top of the mountain forever.
Kasi hindi lang naman ikaw ang nagre-recruit. Nagre-recruit din yung mga kalaban mo. Tapos may mga pagkakataon din na may mga players ka na injured, which what happened to the Letran Knights this year.
Yeah, imagine from 18 players, naging 12 na lang.
Saka yung 3 point guard mo. Yung 3 point guard mo na inaasahan, sila yung na-injured pa ng maaga.
Meanwhile, Yuken Andrada, our NCAA Power Player of the Week, gets on the board. And what a run he is having as of late. Cuajao. Go. On the move. Garupil. Floater does not work. Bola babalik sa mga bedista. Payosing with Monje in front of him. Ibibigay ang bola dito kay Jacob. Jacob double team. Inside pass kay Cliff. Hopia maneuvering his way to the basket, too strong. And now we go to Hannah Arguelles, who has this report on the San Beda side.
Thank you so much, Anton. Scoring his career high in their most recent game is Yukin Andrada. At nang makausap ko si Yukin patungkol sa kanyang malaking contribution sa panalo ng Red Lions against the LPU Pirates, ang sabi niya sa akin, it feels great. I wasn't expecting that to happen really. My shots were just falling in and it felt like I was in the zone these last few games. Dagdag pa niya na his mindset has not changed for these last 3 games, lalo na't nakikita naman natin na it's working in their favor. It's a mindset of never giving up, playing their hardest on the court, and most of all, wrapping up the second round on a high note. According to Yukian, what we can expect from him today is hopefully to make numerous 3-pointers again and to play his absolute best against rivals, the Letran Knights. Don't you just love a rivalry game, Anton and Coach Hammer?
Yeah, it's what we live for.
Exactly.
6 out of 11 3-pointers binanggit ni Hannah. 6 out of 11 for a guy who plays his position is major.
Yep. Pero kasi si Yuki is, if you look at him, he plays power forward here. He might not have the foot speed, but nakikita natin that he is really a small forward. He is a small forward, parang Steve Novak. Diba? When he was in college, he was a 3-point shooter and he was a very good defender. Once you move up in the pros, yan ang unang hahanapin shot making.
I wouldn't compare him to Steve Novak though.
Hindi, yun yung role lang di ba? Parang power forward na shooter from the outside na hindi siya ganun kabilis pag tinignan mo. Mas magaling, syempre.
Coach Yuri Escuenta calls a timeout. Letran is up 5-4. An endless battle. It seems like these two teams have been at it forever. San Beda and Letran, and you were talking about this matchup right here, Payosing and Quahao.
Very good friends, to say the least. Itong si Deo Quahao at si James Payosing. Of course, coming from the same recruiting area sa Davao. Practically competed against each other during the pandemic. Makita mo yung mga highlights on social media sila. And Deo Quahao had a interesting stops for his college career, now finding a home here for the Letran Knights. Ito naman si Payosing, dapat kasama to dun sa team ni Coach Manu Inigo dun sa juniors. Kaso nagkaroon nga ng pandemic, sila dapat yung pang back-to-back. And then he transitioned playing in the seniors na ng San Beda.
Coach Manu Inigo, of course, winning the championship with Yukian Andrada in season 95.
Amsali, Justin Sanchez, Tony Inot. Those guys.
Payosing.
Josh Kahukom, I think, is on that squad, and Joshua Lazaro. Yan, malakas yung team. Malakas din yung team ngayon.
Andrada giving it to Alfaro. Alfaro launching from the right wing, too short. Babalik ang bola sa mga Letranista.
Hindi na naman madiin ang start ng San Beda. This is something that has been their trend against San Sebastian and Arellano. So antabayan na natin to Kasi gusto mo kung paano sila nag-start against LPU, nakadiin agad and nag-execute ng maganda at yung mga tira, nalilibre rin para sa kanila.
Cortez. Switch comes. Pinasa dito kay Dami. Kuntapay, too strong. Babalik ang bola sa Knights.
Firing blanks dito ang San Beda. Pero dato sa clean shot by Dami Kuntapay.
Monje in the post.
Oh, good help
ni Cortez.
Good help by Jacob Cortez.
Cortez.
Errant pass. Alam mo yan yung one thing that Jacob needs to work on, lalong-lalo na ngayong off-season. As we see Kent Ariar. Nakikita mo, di ba, pinag-uusapan natin, San Beda, masyado pang bata. So yung mga careless passes like that, na pwede mo nang iswing, make the easier pass, make the basketball play.
Payosing short again on the triple. Batalier bringing the ball down. Batalier going all the way, drops it down low to Ariar, no good. Babalik ang bola sa San Beda.
Tsaka mabigat yung mga mawawala dito sa koponan ng San Beda. Peter Alfaro, JP Gallego, Dami Contapay, and itong si Cliff Hopia, who has been also a revelation in the second round.
Garupil all the way. Nice to know the confidence is still there from Garupil.
Yung screen ni Kent Ariar, solid. Tinamaan si Jacob Cortez on that wiper screen. Responsibility of the guy behind na may audible na merong wiper screen.
Nigel Gonzalez checking into the game along with Jomel Puno.
Eman Tagle rin. Pinasok na rito sa laro. Ito yung transition basket kanina. Big-to-big passing for the Letran Knights.
Here's Garupil, one of our many rookies dito sa season 99.
Fresh out of high school yan. Oh, fresh out of high school yan.
I was talking...
So, newcomer of the year and rookie of the year.
I was talking to the members of the management committee kanina, sina Sir Paul, Coach Dax, and we were talking about how there's a new award this year in the NCAA. Aside from a rookie of the year, there's a freshman of the year. So guys like Nigel Gonzalez are eligible for that. The ones who are really fresh out of high school. And
Ito hindi ito fresh galing high school.
no, Jomel was telling me earlier that
he was injured
in
Canada.
college and was supposed to play but was injured, so hindi siya nakalaro. Although he was also saying that he wants to get an award.
I'll give you the nicest shoes award. Always wearing bright pink.
It's stiff competition for those awards this year. Rookie of the Year and Freshman of the Year. We have a timeout. Letran leads San Beda 9-4.
Rookie siya, pero during the crucial moments of the game, meron siyang playing time.
Ito na, si Jomel Puno para sa
Bolahan! How are you? Are you fine? Like a pine tree, pineapple? No? Anyway, you played for university.
So sinabi ko kanina, itong team na to, itong San Beda, sila yung ayaw na ayaw mo makita sa Final Four. It's not just because of the way they're playing right now, it's also because of their crowd.
Yep. And you gotta commend din the student body of San Beda na lalo-lalo na after they were losing, nagpapadala na rin ng mga estudyante by the busload. So, tip our hats to the senior high program and the CAS, Galadine Bride, and all of those guys sending the reinforcements. Kasi doon naglalaro ako, yun yung pinaka-wild na crowd eh.
And LPU also, they will have San Beda on their minds right now, especially because of how they lost the last game. San Beda's most dominating performance as we see Jomel Puno score underneath.
Ang tagal nila bago nakakuha ng pangatlong field goal, talking about the San Beda Red Lions. They're able to run the patterns but they need to make their shots. And kailangan nakadiin talaga, hindi ka pwedeng mag-let up. Kahit sino yung kalaban mo, hindi ka pwedeng mamili ng kalaban.
It's only Hopia, Andrada, and Puno who have scored a field goal for San Beda. Puno drives baseline. Jomel Puno, the athleticism.
So that's the advantage of having Jomel Puno as a small forward. Hindi to 6'6 nandun, 6'7 to si Jomel Puno in barefoot pagka tinignan mo siya, and lanky, mahaba yung mga braso and very athletic on the first step tulad nung nakita natin.
Yeah, I only say 6'6" because he's listed at 6'6". As we see Ariar drain that jumper. 13 to 8.
Di ko maramdaman yung defensive intensity ng San Beda tulad ng LPU game. Parang ngayon nakatapat-tapat lang, hindi sila nang umangat-ngat.
Puno. On the move, Jomel Puno. Missing on the drive. Babalik ang bola sa Knights. Monje elevates and scores on the break. It's a 15 to 8 lead for Letran.
No ball stop for the San Beda Red Lions. Starting flat itong San Beda.
And this is when you have to guard against complacency,
Yeah.
knowing that they're already in the Final Four. Maybe a spark that can start a flame or a fire. Dami Contapay for 3.
And he really needs to step his game up dahil importante itong si Dami Contapay sa campaign ng San Beda. If he provides a lot of rebounding and that muscle inside, kasi alam na natin, he's one of the best big men when it comes to three-point shooting. But the other facets, he needs to step it up if they want to sniff at least that championship round.
Contapay asks for it.
There you go.
Gets it and makes it. Dami Contapay, back-to-back triples.
And I would mention ito, in season 98, he was the only big guy in the top 10 when it comes to three-point shooting. So pwede ka namang three-point shooter basta rumi-rebound ka tsaka interior protector. Wala namang problema doon. And Contapay, yun yung aantabayanan natin dahil he's going to the pro leagues na din.
Dami Contapay last season, a 36.7% three-point shooter, made 18 out of his 49 attempts.
But now
from
he has
beyond
been
the arc.
shooting a bigger volume of shots from three.
This season, Dami Contapay, 48 attempts,
See?
12 made. And that's before this game. That's not including this game. So 14 made na si Dami. That's
Kasi
4 shy of his makes last season.
Kasi si Dami, nung nasa San Sebastian Staglets, post player to kaya to na-recruit ni Coach Jude. And then now extending his range to the three-point area.
Puno with the board.
Good
Puno
pass.
finds Viser.
Yun lang, masyadong malalim.
Viser to Jomel. Jomel gets it off in time. Was unable to convert, so that will do it for the first quarter. A good start for the Knights. Nakahabol ang San Beda with those back-to-back triples. So the score stands at 16 for Letran, 14 for San Beda.
Welcome back to the show. You guys are still watching Game On inside of Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. And now we are 3 right here on the table introducing, of course, my companions for today, my compadres today. Unahin muna natin, partner ko kanina sa ating coverage, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
I'm back in my proper seat. Mas yung paborito ko upuan yung gilid.
Sa may end talaga, no? Okay, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio will help us out in...
Interesting start to this rivalry matchup between San Beda and Letran. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Anton Ross together with Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. And of course, at courtside, Hannah Arguelles reporting for San Beda and Glycel Galpo for Letran. What did you see from the Knights that gave them that early lead, Coach
More
Hammer?
aggression. More aggression. They were able to force the tempo. And San Beda can't sleepwalk through this game. Again, it's a rivalry game. It's the last game of the season. You have to play with pride. You don't need to pick who you're playing. You don't need to pick the circumstances that you're playing in. You have to really mount that aggression. Dahil papasok ka na ng Final Four, hindi pwedeng relax ka.
And San Beda will be playing on Tuesday against the LPU Pirates at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City.
Good defensive sequence then by Eman Tagle, just walling up the attacker.
Contapay puts the ball on the floor. Tagle, his shot is up and down.
There you go. Again, from defense to offense. Their defense fueling them in their execution. Tsaka ang San Beda mahilig humanap ng better shot. May open shot na pero hanapin nila yung better shot.
San Beda takes the lead.
Not for long.
Nunat with the response mid-range. Gonzalez.
Risky pass.
Kuntapay left open
Third
again.
Oh.
And Santos comes up with the board.
Palawit.
Porcelo, binigay dito kay Ariar. Spins. Misses. Gonzalez picks up the loose ball. Puno. Kuntapay in the post. Kuntapay taking his time. Double team. Bounce pass.
Good
Vicer.
pass.
Good finish.
Good execution. Off that post action, nagkaroon ng snap for the shooter, then diving was Alex Vicer right at the middle.
Let's get more from the San Beda side with Hannah Arguelles.
Alam nyo, Anton and Coach Hammer, if there's something I can mention about Coach Yuri Escueta, it's the respect he has for the teams he's going against and the confidence he has with his team. At nang makausap ko si Coach Yuri Escueta patungkol dito, ito kasi ang dalawang aspeto. Ito ang rason sa kanilang 3-game winning streak ayon kay Coach Yuri. Our preparation is the same as any game. Ang difference lang siguro is the players really locked in and wanted the win, referring to their most recent matchup against the LPU Pirates. Sabi naman ni Jacob Cortez na today's matchup is something the team does not take lightly dahil ayon sa kanya, Letran pa rin yan. At this point, it's a battle of pride. So let's see how today's game turns out. Will the Red Lions devour the Knights or will the Knights slay the Red Lions? Anton and Coach Hammer?
You know, it's easy to say, let's lock in, but to actually do it, things have to happen for the players to get in that zone. And I think the struggles early on in the second round made them realize that it's time to wake up.
Well, if you need to be waking up, dapat wala ka dyan. You have to be locked in. The moment that the season starts, if you're on a mission, you have to be there.
Puno from the corner. Cortez finding Puno.
And pumick up din ang 3-point shooting ni Jomel Puno. Before he was gun-shy. Surprisingly, of all the Red Lions, siya yung pinaka-gun-shy when it comes to shooting that 3.
First triple attempt in this game, and he converts. Wow, missing. That was only the 7th made triple of the season for Puno in 14 attempts.
High percentage, 50% from the 3. Oh, blow by!
Gonzalez, Vicer.
Oh, you have to make those shots. You have to make those gimme shots. Ang daming minimintis ng mga big men ng San Beda sa point blank range.
Oh, Santos, good fake. Kevin Santos ties the game up at 22.
Yung mga gimme, Anton. Pero yung mga ganun, no, may Kevin Santos, just one pass fake na libre.
Second deadlock of the game. Gonzalez, the rookie. And Santos again, skying for that rebound. Monhe draws the foul. All right, let's get this update from the side of the Knights with Lysel Galpo.
Yes, Santon, we are in our transition season. We are rebuilding the team. This is what Coach Renzi Bahar told me when I spoke to him earlier today. At kahit pa hindi sumang-ayon ng tadhana para sa ating 3-peat defending champions, ang patuloy na paalala ni Coach Renzi sa kanyang players is to continue giving their best and to take away all the pressure and to enjoy every game because after all, at the end of the day, this is basketball and every game matters. Kaya naman malaking bagay raw para sa kumpiyansa ng kanilang kupunan going into the next season ang manalo ngayong araw to end the season on a high note, lalo na they're playing against their longtime rivals, the San Beda Red Lions. Ika nga ni Coach Renzi, hanggang sa huli, lalaban at lalaban kami. Ayan muna para sa Letran, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Coach Renzi Bahar may be the head coach of the Letran Knights now, but he is a Bedan. 3-time champion in the juniors, played with the likes of Ty Bautista and Ronald Magtulis. He also played in the finals in college. 2 years though, runner-up against San Sebastian lang naman.
Medyo mahina yung San Sebastian nun nila Coach Romel.
Vicer Throws the ball out. Royo. Andrada pulls up. Yukian Andrada drains another triple. And this is why San Beda is so dangerous. They can shoot themselves back in the game. Which is what they did with those back-to-back triples with Dami Contapay. And when they heat up, they're very hard to stop.
Yep.
The most superb shooting team in the NCAA. Monje. Misses.
Pero foul dito si Kevin Santos. Tinulak si AJ Royo. Shocking for position.
Even the bigs have that touch. Ano hashtag mo dyan?
You can do it!
So we're back inside of Philoil Eco Center in San Juan City, continuing our coverage of the NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. And this is your favorite sports and entertainment show. You guys are watching Game On. My name is Martin Javier, taking care of business for our post-game show. At ngayon po kasama natin dito.
Of course, every game we are on the lookout for the lovely ladies that we are seeing here on the Smile Cam. And, you know, in the first game,
may nakita nga ako maganda.
Oo.
Maganda. Kinuha ko yung number eh. Sabi ko, pwede makipag-get.
And you know, I can feel the vibes from my partner here, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. It's as if, you know, they're still on that dating stage, the honeymoon years.
Always. Always. Always.
Of course, we're referring to Coach Hammer's wife,
Yes.
Carmina. So, galing ikaw na-feature sa Hottie Cam, si Carmina. Cutie Cam ba? Was it a cutie cam?
Oo, I think so. Smile cam yata. Di ko alam, ako aksidente lang.
Cortez, binigay dito kay Hopia, who scored the first field goal for the Red Lions in this game. Hopia. Oh, there you go.
There you
Give
go.
Hopia
Ganda ng
gets
pasa ni AJ Royo.
another one to roll in from the same spot.
Patience by AJ Royo on the screen and roll. Passing it kung saan yung 6'8 lang na si Cliff Hopia ang makakakuha.
Hopia taps it to Cortez. Now Jacob will post up. Oh, Hopia underneath. Cliff Hopia is going to work.
Dukot mula sa kabila. Good pass by Jacob Cortez. Again, being initiated by that post-up. Ito muna yung screen and roll Cliff Hopia. Good hands, catching it upstairs. Di na niya kailangan isawsaw. Finishing it. So this one, a post-up action. Pag feed sa gitna, mapipilitan humel. Yung tao ni Cliff Hopia, natulog sa pansitan. Yung help side defender. So pasok yung dukot, pero hindi na-shoot yung extra free throw para kay Cliff Hopia.
But San Beda is on a run. 29-24. Oh, these Red Lions are looking scary. Especially with Hopia doing damage.
Yup.
Wow. Fires a three. Deo Quahao continues to fight for the Knights.
You can't be left in an island by Deo Quahao. Ang ganda ng pagkakaset ng screen ni Kobe Mone. Tinamaan si Jacob Cortez, clean shot. Di mo pwede bigyan ng clean shot si Deo Quahao.
Royo calling for the screen. Gives it to Yukian. Ball ends up in the hands of Jacob. Wow. Pulls up for the lead. And Go was hit apparently, and he's on the
Kasi
ground.
nakaset ng screen si Kobe Monje. Si AJ Royo was underneath the screen. He challenged it. Tinamaan si Kobe. Ay, di. That's Rafael Go pala. Sorry. So, pag-challenge. So, tingnan natin kung may... It's inadvertent contact. Yan umandar sa ball screen. And he was just going for that ball. Pero kung inadvertent contact So, challenge, tinamaan sa mukha. Pwedeng tawagan ng unspo because it's above the shoulder. Pero, if you're talking about basketball rules, it was just trying to impede a shot taker. Pero pwedeng tawagan ng unspo dahil it was contact above the head.
So the referees will review it. I'm not sure about the head talking back though.
Ito yung angle natin, Anton, from the press box. Umandar sa screen. And yun sa challenge, inadvertent kasi gusto niyang i-challenge. Kakashoot lang ni Kuahaw So you gotta understand ano yung nangyari beforehand. There was a pin down, nakashoot si Deo Kuahaw. Instructions is don't let the shooter make a shot going under the screen na ipit on the challenge tumama sa nakaharang na screener. So tingnan natin anong tawag dito ni referee Celeste. So it's an sportsman-like foul. It's an above-the-head contact. So free throws dito para kay Rafael Go.
So I was just talking to our Sultan of Stats, Pong Ducanes, and there is a rule that
FIBA,
if you hit above the head, whether it's intentional or not, you make contact, it's gonna be deemed an unsportsmanlike foul.
At saka yung mga referee natin parang may bar exam Laging nagre-review, kaya makikita ka dyan.
Go is hearing it from the San Beda crowd. Missing on the first.
Also improved this production this season, itong si Rafael Go. Is really a solid big man. Naging part of rotation.
1 for 2.
Part of the game.
That trip to the line.
So San Beda still has the ball dahil it was inadvertent contact. The play prior to the stoppage. Dati hindi hinihinto Kahit magkatamaan, if the offensive team has an advantage, sila yung umaatake. Ito hininto na hawak ng San Beda yung bola. So ball returns to them.
Cortez is coming off the screen. Jacob. Found away from the ball.
So that was a hand check by Rafael Go on the offhand, trying to impede the movement of Jacob Cortez. Yung kamay niya nasa bewang.
Got a foul on the ball. Cortez.
Over the screen.
Wow, getting physical with Alfaro here.
Hindi ka na masusurpresa. Pag kalaban mo Letran, kailangan ready ka Yun nga yung mga gusto mong laro dapat Kasi pagpasok ka ng playoffs, di pwedeng lalambot-lambot. Kasi pagpasok mo ng Final Four, LPU katapat mo. Anong gagawin sa'yo? Magiging physical din na magiging physical.
And the warning on the San Beda bench for improper bench decorum. Batalier taking his time and
straight post.
Getting a lot of court time here in his final NCAA game.
Another rebound by James Payosing.
Payosing spins, throws it too low for the 6'8" Hopia. Andrada waiting on the left corner. Cortez finds him.
He has been open for a handful of seconds. So Payosing with 7 rebounds na rito. And Letran trying to push the tempo here. Not playing that deliberate half-court game na gusto ng San Beda.
Deo Kuahaw draining that jumper. He's got 8 points. And he gives the Knights back the lead 30-29. Yan ang tropa.
Talaga? Siyempre, pinakamasarap manood pagka Biyernes, rivalry game.
Hinahanap ko yung Konyo Boys eh. Medyo kalat sila today.
Nandun yan, magkakasama yan.
I'm
Gusto mo mahanap? Hanapin mo sa social media yun, nandun yun.
I'm looking for the Lion shirts.
Ayan, nandun. Ayan sila. Yan yung grupo na yan.
Yeah, I only see
Oh.
I only see a couple of guys wearing that Lion shirt.
Oo. Kasi ang gusto ng mga bidisa, sinusuot champion shirt eh. Eh pa na-Letran yung naka-champion shirt, 3 sunod na season.
Cortez coming off a timeout. Jacob Cortez will
shooting
head to the
blanks.
line.
Jacob has been shooting blanks in this ball game. But a chance for him to get on track offensively.
That was only the second attempt taken by Jacob. Interesting. First trip to the line for the Cool Cub. And he converts on the first. 2 assists for Jacob.
Daming tao, Daming tao.
On the San Beda side.
Oo.
Ano na yan? This is a warm-up for the Final Four.
Oo. Sa MOA tayo, no? All of Asia.
On Tuesday.
Yep. Play. Exit screen. Kaya Wow.
And the thing is, partner, San Beda did not play on opening day,
Yep.
which is a rarity in the NCAA.
But we did the opening day. We did the opening game of season 99. And we're closing the eliminations with this final game of the second round.
I still remember the clutch triple of Deo Quahao.
Oo, bigat yun. Kaya lang, meron ding sagot yung, yung JRU. But, wala, ganun talaga. Pero nakakatuwa tong player na to. Ito si Quahao. Isa to sa mga gusto kong manlalaro nitong Letran. Laban siya eh. Every game, laban. Nakatiin lang.
Yeah, he's arguably Letran's most consistent player, or has been Letran's most consistent player this season. We've had 10 lead changes already here in the first half. Alfaro. Payosik, aatake. Payosik kontra Monje. What a move by James Payosik. The head and shoulder fake.
Ganado. Ito muna yung ball fake. Go strong left. Half spin. Ibabalik. Luha pa sa pabanda. Shoutout, Coach Ran Penuela. Is a skills coach. Yan ang nakatutok dyan eh. Siya kay Jacob. Pati kay Nigel. I think Nigel also joins the morning skill work. Silang 4 nila tagle. And offensive rebound here by Cliff Popia. Yun ang nakatutok naman sa bigs. Si Coach Norman Black. Saka si Coach Jenkins sa Pisina. Pag di ka pa gumaling dyan, ewan ko na lang.
Cortez.
Oh, tough shot. There you go.
Jumper. First field goal of the game for Jacob Cortez.
So again, ito yung underrated kay Jacob Cortez eh. Sabi nga natin sinabi mo, nung game 1 natin on Sunday, he has taken the shots with the highest difficulty. His dynamic balance when it comes to moving and squaring off sa mga tira, second to none in the NCAA. Second to none. Kaya ang hihirap ng mga tira kung titignan mo. Pero pagka pinupukol niya, square to the basket, and he is balanced when he makes those shots.
If Jacob Cortez had a trading card with his attributes in the back, there would be a word shot making,
Yep.
all caps.
Should. He should.
Elite shot making.
Ay, nahanap ko si Kuya Mike. The apple does not fall far from the tree. Yun na lang ang sasabihin natin dyan.
Monhe. Everything
Oh,
but the
8
shot.
boards para dito kay James Payusing. Getting a full head of steam. Yun lang. Sabi sa'yo, minsan parang roadrunner. Oh, free 3.
Alfaro. Big time basket for Peter Alfaro.
Big shot by Pedro Alfaro off a broken play. This is the biggest lead now by San Beda. First three-pointer of the game by Peter Alfaro.
How will Letran respond?
Illegal screen. Hindi natawagan.
Wow. Fade
Oh,
away.
tough shot. Tough shot by Deo Wow. And a little bit of sweet nothing para dito kay Peter Alfaro.
They've been going at it this entire period.
So yan.
Alfaro and Guahao, a little gamesmanship.
Parehong Mindanawan. Si Guahao, Davao. Si Alfaro, Zamboanga naman.
Cortez. Oh, too small. Too little.
Ay, malapad po si Borcelo. Malapad tong mama na to. But backing him down and taking him in the post.
And another rebound for James Payusing. He is relentless on the glass. 9 rebounds in the first half, and the Red Lions lead Letran 41-33.
Time out or time in?
Time in.
Game on or game off?
Game on.
Eat out or work out?
Workout.
Exercise or extra sleep?
Rookie siya, pero during the crucial moments of the game, meron siyang playing time.
Ito na, si Jamel Puno para sa
Bolahan! How are you? Are you fine? Like a pine tree, pineapple? No? Anyway, you played for University of Raisin.
Kurt, sobrang bilis lang ito. 1 minute lang yung time mo. Kaya, time out or time in?
Time in.
Game on or game off?
Game on.
Eat out or work out?
Workout.
Exercise or extra sleep?
Extra rice.
Sexy or healthy?
Healthy.
Sporty or feminine?
Sporty.
Petite o tall?
Tall.
Pretty or funny?
Pretty.
Can sing o can dance?
Can dance.
Pinapatawa mo o pinapatawa ka?
Pinapatawa ka.
Mahal mo o mahal ka?
Mahal mo.
Best player o best lover?
Best lover.
Sa team, sino kaya ang pinakamabait?
Ako.
Matakaw.
Pau Habilyonar.
Laging late.
Pau Habilyonar.
Mahilig mag-aral.
Ako.
Laging nasa cellphone.
Jimmy Lantaya.
Takot sa girlfriend.
Ako rin.
The boat is sinking. Ihuhulog mo sa dagat ang isa. Sino sa kanila?
Si Kyle Tolentino.
The boat is singing. Sinong teammate mo ang ililigtas mo?
Si Rafael Go.
Bakit?
Mabait, tsaka tahimik.
Time out o time in?
Time in.
Game on o game off?
Game on.
Eat out o work out?
Workout.
Exercise o extra sleep?
Both.
Sexy o healthy?
Healthy.
Sporty o feminine?
Sporty.
Petite o tall?
Petite.
Pretty or funny?
Both.
Can sing or can dance?
Both.
Pinapatawa mo o pinapatawa ka?
Pinapatawa ko.
Mahal mo o mahal ka?
Mahirap. Mahal ko.
Best player o best lover?
Both.
Sa team, sino ang pinakamabait?
Ako.
Matakaw.
Si Pau Habilyonar.
Laging late.
Si Kim.
Mahilig mag-aral.
Si Andre Gorino.
Laging nasa cellphone.
Si Rafael Go.
Takot sa girlfriend.
Si Rafael Go.
The boat is sinking. Ihuhulog mo ang dagat sa isa. Sino ang ihulog mo?
Si Rafael Go.
The boat is sinking. Sinong teammate ang isi-save mo?
Si Kyle na lang, si Kyle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Time in or time out?
Time in.
Game on o game off?
Game off.
Eat out o work out?
Workout.
Exercise or extra sleep?
Both.
Sexy or healthy?
Both.
Sporty or feminine?
Both.
Petite or tall?
Tall.
Pretty or funny?
Tall. Both.
Can sing or can dance?
Both.
Pinapatawa mo o pinapatawa ka?
Parehas.
Mahal mo o mahal ka?
Parehas.
Best player o best lover?
Best lover.
Sa team, sinang pinakamatakaw?
Ako.
Pinakalaging late?
Si Rayson.
Mahilig mag-aral?
Si Guarino.
Laging nasa cellphone?
Kyle.
Takot sa girlfriend?
Wala.
The boat is sinking, ihuhulog mo ang dagat sa isa, sino?
Si Kyle.
The boat is sinking, sinong teammate ang una mong ililigtas?
Si Guarino.
Bakit?
Best friend ko siya.
Ah.
Ang bilis naman ng pasto mo. Di mo mapag ano.
Welcome back to the show. You guys are still watching Game On inside of Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. And now we are three right here on the table introducing, of course, my companions for today, my compadres today. Unahin muna natin, partner ko kanina sa ating coverage, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
I'm back in my proper seat. Mas yung paborito ko upuan yung gilid.
Sa may end talaga, no? Okay, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio will help us out in breaking down the top.
So my partner here has been a part of the Beda community.
Daniel.
Kindly reintroduce these guys to the NCAA
Alam mo
community
dati,
and the
Anton,
fans. Yeah.
the San Beda Cheering Association. Ito yung mga Little Indians. Pero, after the pandemic, mukhang nag-lock din sa weights room.
Yeah.
Yung mga Little Indians, yoked Indians na ngayon. And you gotta tip your hat dahil ngayon lang ulit. After so many years, sumabas yung mga Indians. And this has been the traditional Indian yell by the San Beda community. That's a war chant, and it pumps up the players, and we're ready for war.
Oh my. Yep.
Ready for war.
He's definitely been in the weight room.
Uh-huh.
The Final Four.
The apples do not fall far from the tree. We'll leave it at that.
Did you ever do a cameo back in the day?
No, never.
No?
Never. Kasi medyo big boys pa sila noon. Mga chubby boys yung Indians. Ngayon naglakihan na yoke Indians na sila. Mga patak eh.
Again, thank you so much for joining us here. This is our live coverage of NCAA Season 99, New Heroes of the Game. It's game number 90. And our last game of the elimination round, San Beda versus Letran. As we take a look at some of the numbers here, and San Beda was trailing early on in the first period, but they shot themselves back in the game. Dami Contapay had those back-to-back triples that essentially fueled the San Beda Red Lions run.
Before, we were saying that no jump shooting team can win. And then Steph Curry happened, and then teams played this way na. Three-point shooting, floor spacing, spread offense. Ayun yung ginagawa ng San Beda. Letran was able to push the tempo in the first quarter, but timely three-pointers by the big men of the San Beda Red Lions propelled them to this lead. And of course, Jacob Cortez waking up at the right moment along with Peter Alfaro.
And speaking of changing the game, we've got something new in our broadcast. I'm gonna let you take over and demonstrate this to everybody who are tuned in right now. We've got the court here in front of us.
So, at the bottom of your screen, nakikita natin why Letran was able to hold on to the lead. If you look at it, San Beda is sprinting down on defense. They were able to key in on a mismatch right away. Big guys, Alex Visser and Dami Contapay, were not communicating right here. Makikita natin Kent Ariar right there. Off that screen, nagkaroon ng switch. He would dive in. Makikita natin it would be a straight post action. Doon siya magkakaroon ng advantage. So, let's roll it right here. Ayan nagkaroon ng mismatch with Jomel Puno, who is a small forward, not well built, mismatch on the post-up, makakakuha sila rito ng quick 2. This was what Letran was doing early in the game. So ayan, yung entry pass na yan, you got a small guy, a lighter guy on the post-up. Mouse in the house na yan, Anton. Taking care of business was Kent Ariar. This was one of the 2 points that led them to a lead. Miscommunication on the part of San Beda when it comes to their transition attack. Early blur screen, diving down. That was the mismatch. Kent Ariar capitalizing. And Letran needs a lot more of that when it comes to their execution, because in the first half, they were able to get a lot of points through that.
And you gotta wonder why they went away from that type of offense when it was so effective for them early on.
Nag-adjust si Coach Yuri Escueta. Nag-smaller lineup siya with Tagle, Cortez, and Royo. Medyo naapula yung mga early transition baskets as we see leading scorers, Puno and Cortez, both with 7 points. Dami kong tapay, the mentioned 2 3-pointers made. Sa kabila naman, Deo Cuajao, 11 points. Some in the latter part of the second quarter. 6 points each for Kobe Monje and Kent Ariar.
So if you're the Red Lions, you gotta stick to what you did right, especially shooting the basketball, staying confident, and just asserting your dominance on the court. You were explaining that it was Letran that adjusted to what San Beda did, and sometimes that's what it boils down to. Which team makes the adjustment because of what the opponent is doing?
Well, at the end of the day, Anton, you're qualified to make it in the Final Four. Talking about San Beda, you want to take care of business right now and use it as a springboard going to the Final Four on Tuesday. No let up, diin lang ng diin. On the flip side, for the Letran Knights, you want to use this game as an opportunity to tell all the people that we're still here and we want to take care of business. This would be the first of many wins coming in Season 100.
And now, we take a look at the counterparts of the Indian Yell. Mga Letranista naman to.
Alam mo kasi, Anton, ang Letran at saka San Beda, traditionally all-boys school.
Yeah.
Yan yung history niyan. And competition, it's all about the cheers and yells. War chants yan eh. The Indian Yell was that, a war chant for the Bedan community. And Letran also have their own cheers that they use. Mas malalim na yung tradisyon kesa sa mga iba pang squads dahil matatagal na silang parte ng NCAA family.
Yeah, we're taking a look at Deo Cuajao winning this matchup. 11 points. James Payosing. Don't mind the 2 points.
And 9 boards.
Just look at the 9 rebounds. And the way he has been jumping for those rebounds. Just insane. This guy, James Payosing. What a performance.
Oo, kasi ito nga yung naging key eh. Who are the best rebounders of San Beda? It's their wing guys. It's Payosing and Puno. The big guys box out. Pansin mo? Kasi they are spread shooters. They're not as athletic as the Kevin Santoses, but they take care of business. They block you out and let the other guys get the boards.
Alright, again, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Anton Ross alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. We are gearing up for the Final Four, which will be happening on Tuesday at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City.
Exactly.
And first time na maglalaro ng San Beda dyan. For so many years, nasanay tayo. Opening day, they are part of the schedule. So they're so excited. That's why napakarami nila ngayon.
Alam mo, Anton, San Beda won numerous championships in the Mall of Asia Arena. So don't get it twisted. Sanay sila maglaro sa big venues. And ito yung ating matchup. First game will be the Mapua Cardinals going up against the Benilde Blazers. Mapua finishing for the first time in a long time, in all time, when it comes to the Final Four with the number 1 seed. Remember, they split the season series with the Benilde Blazers, and the Benilde Blazers wanting to extend that series.
And Coach Charles Tew making the headlines. We'll see if that will light a fire under these Blazers.
Yep, Mapua with a twice-to-beat advantage. Remember that, ha? Kaya kailangan na importante itong game na to for the Benilde Blazers. Dahil kung hindi, maaga ang graduation para kay Robin Ive, Miggy Corteza, at kay Will Gozum. And on the next game, LPU against San Beda, the Lyceum of the Philippines University, having a twice-to-beat advantage over the San Beda Red Lions. Revisionist history, malalim ang pinagsamahan nitong dalawang kumpunan na to. And the coach, Boyet Fernandez, knows a thing or two about taking care of business against LPU. Sa kabila naman, Coach Gilbert Malabanan trying to make things happen and get that elusive first championship para sa LPU. They are armed with a twice-to-beat advantage.
So you can see that every team has their own reasons for wanting to win the championship.
Parang
different kinds of motivations.
Laging may reason. Tsaka, bakit ka pa magpa-participate sa NCAA kung hindi mo naman ita-target yung championship? Parang pointless. Bakit ka pa mag-ensayo? Gigising ka everyday early, makikipagbakbakan ka sa ensayo, you lift your weight, you want that championship, and everybody else also want it. What will you do? Diba? Yan ang tanong.
What will you do with a chance that only comes once in your life?
Exactly. Ako, naalala ko, Anton, season 82 when we won that first one, talagang we were raring to go. After we were outed in, we got eliminated in the regular season. We just rested for a week. And then with Coach Koy Banal and his staff, practice na kami, bakbakan na. Because we had one mission in 28 and 82.
That was that historic year that changed the landscape of collegiate sports here in the Philippines. But obviously, we are in a new era now.
Oo, ngayon.
With new heroes.
New heroes yan.
Now, this is what you were explaining earlier. Now, San Beda going in the post. Wow, on the move. Wow, bully boy move.
And another basket against Peter Alfaro. Ito si Deo Quahaw. 13 points in the ballgame.
Andrada. Cortez.
Floppy action.
Oh. And new entry to the Letran Knight side.
6'6", Brillante. 6'7" yata siya listed, no?
Ken Brillantes.
Banger din eh.
Yeah, you're right. He's listed at 6'7".
Oo.
23 years old, Ken Brillantes.
Veterano na rin eh. Medyo nahinog na rin to siguro sa team B nila. Dahil malalim yung rotation ng mga bigs eh.
Wow, and look at him. Try to ragdoll Cliff Hopia.
Back-to-back fouls. Okay lang. Physical lang. Body-body. Talaga.
Payosing. Binigay ang bola dito kay Jacob. Cortez stops, pops. Doesn't drop. Monheim with the board.
Post up again for San Beda. Tingnan natin kung anong mangyayari. Kasi ang Letran nakaka-string ng mga 6-0 run eh.
Monheim.
Good shot.
And Hopia using his size
For a lead.
Over Brillantes.
Oh, good pass.
Corner
Good
triple.
pass.
Peter Alfaro.
Recognizing the rotation. Pedro Alfaro nasa kanto. Kasado at sigurado. Asintado.
San Beda shooting 50% from beyond the arc, Coach Hammer. 7 out of 14.
And they have been practicing that. And in their off-season leagues, yan din ang ginagawa nila with a stop here again by Yuki and Andrada getting a steal.
Well, Andrada,
one more.
That steal looks so easy. Extra pass. Andrada on the move. Hopia, put back. Cliff Hopia. Wow.
Playing inspired basketball si Cliff Hopia. So ito nakita natin ang magandang mga focus dito si Coach Yuri Escueta. Nire-remind niya na Jake, pagka-atake, wall up lang, tapos walang yung kamay mo.
Seeing the reactions from our coaches, that's Coach Renzi Bahar.
Coach Renzi Bahar. And it's been a tough year for Coach Renzi, but nakita natin hindi siya bumitaw sa kupunan. And you gotta tip your hat, Coach Renzi, Coach Monkey, Coach Lou, Coach Matt, and the whole staff, especially PTA Howell, kasi grabe yung mga na-injured sa kanila. And taking care of those guys are really a Herculean task.
Payosing gets into Andrada.
Zoom action.
Payosing. Lakas ng katawan.
Lakas mag-deadlift niyan, bata. Tsaka mag-power clean. Alam mo sinong best friend yan? Na kasama niya noong season 98? Kay Tony Inot. Yun ang gusto ko makitang matchup pag silang dalawa nagbakbakan.
Gym rats?
Oo. Saksing buhay ako dyan. Buhay na saksi ako dyan. Lalo na pag nakakain ng paksiw na isda. Naku.
Ayan na naman siya. Payosing. Oh!
Muntik pa. Oh, he checked 3.
It's like they're playing in the playground right now.
Oo.
Itong San Beda Red Lions.
Gusto ko yung matchup ng dalawang 23, ha? Napagod si Brillantes, kababangga eh. Si Hopia pagod din, kakababangga sa kanya eh.
Let's go to Glycel Galpo for this update on the Letran side.
Yes, Anton. During the halftime break, Coach Renzi called on the team to minimize their lapses, especially on their defensive play. He also acknowledged. We'll get back. He also acknowledged their lack of manpower inside the court, saying, wala na tayong huhuguting tao, kaya pag ginamit kayo, make the most out of it. At dagdag pa niya, kailangan pa ng mas malakas na kumpiyansa ng kanilang koponan sa loob ng court dahil every time they hesitate, the Red Lions scores against them. Huling paalala ni Coach Renzi, ang tulungan ng mga pupunto sa kanila on the offensive end at huwag makinig sa sinasabi ng iba at patuloy na laruin ang kanilang laro. Yan muna mula sa panig ng Letran, Antonio Coach Hammer.
Block out the noise and just focus on the goal.
Ang importante lang dyan, ang pinaka-importante dyan, yung mga nakasuot lang ng uniforme ng team ninyo. Yan lang naman yan eh. At the end of the day, pagka nananalo, maraming kasama. Pag natatalo, tayo-tayo lang yan. Yan ang totoo, Anton. And it's very lonely when you're losing. It's even lonelier when you are at the top. Kaya kailangan you bunker in, lalo na yung mga ganitong pagkakataon.
Hopia, another one. Cliff Hopia is standing on business today.
And good handoff action here. Jacob Cortez, extra pass to Yuki and Andrada. No look pass. Cliff Hopia with a pump fake, getting the contact and the basket.
And he is leading San Beda in scoring right now. 10 points to go along with 3 rebounds and a block. Hopia just missing on that free throw. Dami Kuntapay ready to check in.
So double high action dito. Roller popper, stagger screen, and baseline stagger screen to para kay Quahaw.
And he gets it. Quahaw launches it.
Eh yung pet play nila eh. At saka yung mga exit screens kay Deo Quahaw. Oh, as an illegal screen. Pwede ko tong i-recruit ah. Pwede kong i-recruit to offensive lineman ha. Hindi takot sa contact tong si Brillantes. He might be playing the wrong sport. Guy's big and he likes getting physical. Very solid big guy.
Let's get an update first on the San Beda side with Hannah Arguelles.
Thank you so much, Anton. It's an electric back and forth between the Red Lions and the Letran Knights. Kaya kitang-kita sa dugout kanina ang gigil at gutom ng buong koponan at pagpasok ni Coach Yuri sa dugout. Agad niyang binigay ang kanyang mga paalala ayon kay Coach Yuri. I need quicker actions from all of you. Overwhelm them. Capitalize on the fact that we have a deep roster. Isa pang paalala ni Coach is to stop fouling. And if my foul, be stronger with the ball. And lastly, focus on defense. Yan muna ang quick update sa panig ng Red Lions, Anton and Coach Hammer.
Thank you so much, Hannah. As Hannah was delivering her report, one of the craziest moves I've seen from Jacob Cortez. Hopefully, we get a replay.
So we're back inside of Phil Oil Eco Center in San Juan City, continuing our coverage of the NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. And this is your favorite sports and entertainment show. You guys are watching Game On.
This is one of the most spectacular moves you will ever see. Jacob Cortez.
Somebody find a highlight of Cool Cat Mike Cortez and splice that side by side. That somebody should be you, ah. Merong mga layup na ganyan si Kuya Mike and Jacob reading the defense well, being overplayed, going backdoor. Great pass by Dami Contapay, dribbling up to that foul line extended, keying in that pass on the middle. Wala na nagawa yung help side defender.
Ang kulang na lang kay Jacob, yung long socks eh.
Hindi lang nalaban yung isa. Naka-leg sleeve naman eh.
Although this is the modern day version, that's a leg sleeve
and
that
short
Jacob
shorts.
is wearing.
Kasi si Kuya Mike parang mga 5 inches below the knee shorts eh.
Remember back in the day when Mike Cortez was playing and Iverson, siya yung sikat, and he first wore that arm sleeve. There were some dudes in the village who would cut a sock.
Ako headband and long sock si Kuya Mike eh. One of the nicest guys. At the end, Ate Joy.
Oh, wow. Super quick release. Here's Jacob. Jacob. Oh! Sayang. Bitin na yung tira. Garubil. Going at the cool cup. Going at 2 very tall San Beda Red Lions.
They got
Misses.
3.
Santos was there.
3 defenders underneath.
I haven't seen this lineup. Puno, second 3. Puno, Kuntapay, and Hopia. Is this the first time that Coach Yuri is using this lineup?
No, he has been using this squad since the amateur leagues prior to the season. And yan ang second 5 eh. Kasi si Dami, he wanted to start Dami at the center. But he's more of a stretch 4.
And this is the first time like I've noticed it na in a game na dito sa NCAA.
6 and above yung front court.
And that's why I said it at the jump.
One of the seniors.
This is the scariest version of San Beda that you would not want to see in the Final Four. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup between LPU and the Red Lions. The Pirates, of course, have that twice to beat advantage.
JV Gallego, first time to get inserted in this ball game.
Puno, aggressive. Puno. Kuntapay. Air ball. Puno.
As a shot clock violation.
You know players are out there just playing free when they jump in the air and just decide what to do from there. Puno driving and realizing he's got nowhere to go, just manages to throw the ball out. Luckily for him, a teammate picked up the basketball. Of course, our NCAA commissioner, Tonichi Puhante. Second season in a row as NCAA commissioner. Gonzalez. Kuntapay. Puno. Nigel. 8 on the shot clock. Nigel. Kuntapay wants it. Gets it. Smokes it!
DC3 para dito sa San Beda. And it's good to see Dami Kuntapay hit his shots. Again, 3 made 3-pointers in this ball game. They need that. Especially again, going up against the scrappy defense of LPU.
Borcelo launching a long one. And San Beda is looking absolutely dangerous. Gonzalez. Gallego. Now, I would love to see Gallego create for himself, but seems to be tentative, Coach Hammer.
Well, si JV Gallego is embracing his role in the squad, and it's not every day na ganyan kagaling yung quality ng mga guys who are helping out in the squad. Again, he was out for season 98 due to his knee, but now given an opportunity again to get healthier and to be able to play. And JV is a big part of this squad, especially sa mga practices. Now he is given a little bit more minutes to get his legs underneath him again.
This is the biggest lead of the game for the Red Lions. 17-point advantage. And look at how ferocious they are on the boards. This team is growing up before our very eyes. Gonzalez, a rookie, gives it to Kuntapay. Kuntapay, very patient, drops it down low to Viser. That would have got these pedants off of their seats.
Again, yung mga point-blank shots na may-miss ng mga bigs in San Beda. I know they're leading by a lot, but as you move forward, those are important baskets that you would need to convert, especially in the Final Four.
We have a timeout. San Beda with a huge 17-point advantage. More pretty faces in our cutie cam. Taking it all in here in our last game at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. And thank you so much to everybody who are tuned in and who have been watching.
Asan na yung kanina? Asan na yung kanina? Papahanap ko nga kay Kuya Dan. Asan na ba yung kanina? Papako ko yung number. Ano sa first game eh.
A little wave to the camera. But what a run for the Red Lions here in the period, Coach Hammer.
Yep. And they're using the guys from their bench that they need, especially in the Final Four. Dahil sudden death yun for them, with LPU having a twice to beat advantage.
Gonzalez.
Good challenge by Kobe Monhe. Good box out by Kente Ariar. You need more of those.
Karupil. Ariar. All day to shoot. And Coach Yuri asking where the defense was.
Oo, lahat nasa ilalim na eh. Napabayaan yung secondary big guy. Eh, alam natin si Ariar, especially in the second round, tumitira na from 3-point area. Pa-zone up sila dito ngayon. Naka 1-2-2 zone ng Letran.
Puno. Pulls up. Rebound Santos. Monhe.
Yun na naman. Transition basket. Again, reverting back to their primary attack. Kanina secondary, making a 3. Now primary attack. Konting sipag lang kay Kobe Monhe. 5-0 run here for Letran. Naibaba na yung lamang sa 12.
Gonzalez. Cross-court pass to Gallego. Gallego to Kuntapay.
One more.
Kuntapay for 3. Too strong. Viser, babalik ang bola dito kay Nigel. Oh!
Legal screen.
Talsik si Ariar.
Oo, dahil na tumatrak papunta sa corner.
All the time in the world to take and make this 3. And Kobe Monhe streaking down the middle for the finish. Ariar, Garupil, Santos, Kuahao from the corner.
Good box out.
Puno. Tagle. Tagle to Kuntapay. 5 on the shot clock. Puno has to fire. Puno gets it off in time.
Shot clock violation. Hawak pa ni Jumel Puno yung bola.
.7 time remaining here in the third. Guahao runs out of clock. And so, after that 19-15 run in the third for San Beda, they lead at Letran 60-48 heading into the fourth.
Rookie siya, pero during the crucial moments of the game, meron siyang playing time. Ito na, si Jamel Puno para sa Bolahan!
are you? Are you fine? Like a pine tree, pineapple? No? Anyway, you played for university.
Attorney Jonas Cabochan of San Beda University, he did a lot of work during the Taekwondo tournament. Ang dami niyang sinabitan ng medal.
Juniors, women's, men's, you name it, it went home to Menjola. Grabe naman mag-ensayo kasi yung Taekwondo team. And kailangan mo rin talaga i-commend yung mga athletes natin that persevered. We're year 2 post-pandemic, third season after 2020. So, nakakatuwa rin dahil, again, they're competing. Pati football, magkukompete na rin.
And I'm just so happy for the kids because that was the first time na face-to-face ulit yung Taekwondo tournament. From season 96 to season 98, it was still online. So iba yung may actual opponent ka na sa harap mo. So congratulations to all of the student athletes who participated in the Taekwondo tournament.
Jomel
Puno! Showtime! Jomel Puno!
Finally, first dunk of the season for Jomel Puno. Great defense, playing the passing lanes and getting a two-handed dunk.
And first dunk in his NCAA career.
Yep.
Wow. Monhe to Quahao. That energized the Bedan crowd. That two-handed dunk by Jomel Puno.
Alam mo paano na-recruit si Jomel Puno?
Yeah, he was telling the story. Definitely not by Batista, the wrestler.
Si Kuya Uncle Dave Bautista, who also played in the NBA, Bedan through and through, Kapampangan, one of the toughest competitors. And his dad, Uncle Romel, went to San Beda, was able to see the community and how he was built and how Jomel will be developed not only as a person but not only as a player but also as a person. Laking bagay nun and talagang highly sought after recruit to and the community is blessed to have him.
And of course, shout out as well to team manager Jude
Of
Roque.
course, yung boss Jude ang dyan, punong abala pagdating sa recruitment.
Well, that last pass of Jomel Puno was LaMelo Ball-like. LaMelo Ball is his favorite player. So you know there's some influence with the way he plays.
Hence the colorful shoes.
Gallego lines that one up just a little bit too strong. Wow. Monhe mula sa kanto. Gallego.
Good rebound touch by JV Gallego. So settling in on zone dito ang Letran.
I'm excited. I'm feeling the Final Four excitement already. Puno.
Errant pass by Jomel Puno.
So here's that steal and the first ever career NCAA dunk by Jomel Puno from Toronto, Canada.
Mom and Pops, that's for you. Definitely nanonood niya yun. Sila a family ni Jomel and even his grandmother. Good pass. Good execution on that zone buster. And Kobe Monhe threading the needle with that bounce pass to the interior. And they are finishing with the left hand.
Lead is down to 10. Cortez back on the floor. Jacob. Can I have this dance? Cortez.
I'm never gonna dance again. Yun ang masasabi mo. Kung ikaw yung bantay, mababa George Michael ka na lang dun. Ready ako Ready ako sa'yo
You have to have impeccable footwork to keep up with Jacob. And here he is again. Wow, alone on an island. against the king. The switch comes. Now it's Santos.
One more.
Cortez just a little bit short. And you know he has those moments where he's just gonna take you to school. Let's get this report from the Letran side with Kaisel Galpo.
Coming into the fourth quarter, the team's frustration can be felt as Coach Renzi reminded them that they need to convert more and to tighten up their defense. Alam nyo, Anton and Coach Hammer, naging maduguman ang season na ito para sa Letran. Ayon kay Coach Renzi, ang maganda raw nilang ipinakita yung talagang lumaban sila at sinusubukang dumikit against their opponents. But their problem is really how they struggle to finish the game strong. Kaya naman, ang babaunin raw nila next season, ang attitude na walang bibigay at susuko. Gaya nga ng nabanggit mo, Coach Hammer, and one of the recent games, kultura na ng Letran ang pagiging tough at ang hindi nagpapatalo. Kaya naman, asahan natin na they will bounce back stronger next season. Yan muna sa panig ng Letran. Antonio, Coach Hammer.
And maybe an added weapon to his arsenal, Kevin Santos,
Kevin
shooting
Santos.
some threes.
Gusto ko lang balikan yung report ni Glycel. Ilan taon na si Gly? 20? 19? Parang naglalaro pa lang ako. Ayan, 22 na pala si Glycel. Sinenyasan ako. Pero nung naglalaro pa lang ako sa NC, parating pa lang, alam ko na it's a physical battle when it comes to Letran. And it would take its toll on you. Kaya kailangan, ready ka. Yun yung culture talaga eh.
Monhe for three.
There you go. So this lead is down to 9, ha?
So Letran is trying to give San Beda a taste of their own medicine as they attempt to shoot themselves back into this contest. Let's go now to the San Beda side with Hannah Arguelles.
Thank you so much, Anton. With the Red Lions having the scoreboard in their favor, it's now simply a matter of not letting it go. At nang makausap ko si Coach Andre Santos, ang first assistant coach ng San Beda Red Lions, on what he thinks we need in this fourth quarter. Ayon sa kanya, it is to play smartly, avoid ang unnecessary fouls dahil small mistakes can lead to big consequences, lalo na when it comes to the ball game. With the Red Lions having their teeth around the Knight's throat, isa lang ang masasabi ko, don't play with your food. Right, Anton and Coach Hammer?
There you go.
I'm gonna give you this one.
There you go. Do not play with your food. Yan ang reminder. Tapusin mo yung dapat mong tapusin. Huwag mo nang paglaruan dahil if you want to get the championship, you have to secure wins. And especially ito, kahit non-betting yung game, kailangan you take care of business eh. Nangyari na yun eh. 2 beses with San Sebastian and Arellano. You don't want it to be a third. You don't want to have a third one para dito sa San Beda. Pwede mag-relax.
Mayosing.
Traveling.
Medyo malamig. That was a long rest for James coming off the bench. Now, by the way, since this is our last game date here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank the entire Phil Oil staff, the management, for being very good hosts and for taking care of us here in the NCAA. Happy birthday rin po kay Phil Oil Manager Miss Diana Layug.
Hey, happy birthday! Happy birthday po. And shoutouts sa mga kaibigan natin sa Dubai. My teammate in high school, Bojo Hadel, Ron Alonso, and Philip Albeza. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Ha? Thank you guys for being of service, firefighters sa Dubai, mga kababayan natin. Mabuhay kayo, pati mga kaibigan natin from North America, mga alumni from California, San Beda community, maraming salamat po. Kila Tol Jude, kaya kay Kuya Mike.
Cortez, pinasa dito sa kanto. Alfaro, binigay kay James Payosing for 3.
Oh, this is a big run for Letran. Naibaba na sa 7 lamang.
Garupil against Cortez. Garupil creating space. One more chance. Hey. Okay. We have a ball game, folks. Timeout, San Beda. The Letran Knights. Huling hirit.
Oo naman. 19-7 run para maibaba itong lamang. So San Beda trying to secure this win. Pero Letran won't go down without a fight.
Even the rookie, Garupil, going at the King Lion.
Kahit ubarin mo yung armor niya, tanggalan mo ng lance, tanggalan mo ng espada, hindi magpapatalo yan. Lalaban at lalaban. Take no prisoners approach eh.
Eat what you kill.
Oo. Honor na yan eh. Playing for your honor. Go home alive or on your shield. Diba? Yun yung rules nila nun eh.
Oh, there's a silencer by Yuki and Andrada.
Discount double check. Tama yung celebration dun.
Andrada 2 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Oh, that's a travel. No goal, pero 11 boards for James Payasik. 11 ba? 12? That's 6-11.
That's huge for a guard. Hopia. 5 on the shot clock. Andrada off the glass. Hopia trying to tip it in, and looks like Mones gonna be called for a personal here.
Ito mo na yung big shot by Yuki Andrada. Off the screen action again. Weak side dagger yung tao niya. Gusto maging nail guy on the reversal. Yuki Andrada 3-4-3. Flip missing the first free throw. Alam mo, Anton, balikan ko lang ha. Kasi ito, importante sa akin ito yung mga alumni ng mga dalawang teams. Sa Dubai, Kuya Mike Garcia won championships with Letran. Yung community nila doon is a big deal. Sa California kasi when San Beda went there for their team building, a lot of the alumni, my teammates, Arjun Cordero, James Solenchal, Mike Cruz, a lot of those guys really helped the team, and hindi ko na po kayo isa-isahin. Maraming salamat. And sending you a big shoutout dahil ngayon lang ako nakakover ng Beda game, so it's owed to them dahil nakita ko yung mga photos how well they take care of the boys.
Monhe with a fadeaway coming off the curl.
Meron at meron. Excited ako for Kobe Monhe for season 100, and I hope he remains healthy throughout the off-season.
This is just the second season for Kobe Monhe in the NCAA. So still a lot of time to improve and develop.
So, di ba tayo tapos dito? Mahaba pa to, Anton. Just a 7-point lead.
If Letran can score here.
This would be very interesting. Trying to go for an ISO.
Guahao attacks. Guahao.
And a foul by Yuki Andrada from behind. Jacob Cortez on the help side, trying to block that shot. The tough shot to for Kobe Monhe. Nandun yung outstretched arms ni Cliff Hopia.
Kobe Monhe has got 17 points. The last game he had 18. So imagine if he can come up with this kind of consistency.
Oh, kaya pala.
Well, happy birthday, by the way, to Kobe Monhe
today. Tama ba? Check nga natin. Happy birthday, Kobe. Kaya pala maganda rin ang mga bitaw na ito. Kobe, saka
23 years old. It's the Jordan year for Kobe. Alfaro. The pass was too high for Jacob. Garupil on the move. And Garupil scores! Letran is down by just 3. The ball is with the King Lion. Natapikan ni Guahao. Cortez gets it across in time. Jacob to Puno. Puno is fouled and will head to the line for 2. dangerous pass. And Letran takes advantage of it. Jomel Puno, a 76.8% free throw shooter. So not exactly somebody you want to see on the line if you're the Knights. Although today, di pa tumitira mula sa free throw line si Jomel. Thank you as well to Tita Lily Puna, who is watching. Youngest of the Puna brothers of San Beda. Wow. Puno missing on the first free throw. So leaving the door open here for the Knights. 1 for 2. Coach Renzi Bahar calls a timeout with 1 minute and 33 remaining.
Welcome back to the show. You guys are still watching Game On inside of Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. And now we are 3 right here on the table introducing, of course, my companions for today, my compadres today. Unahin muna natin, partner ko kanina sa ating coverage, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
I'm back in my proper seat. Mas yung paborito ko upuan yung gilid.
Sa may end talaga, no? Okay, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio will help us out in breaking down the top performers alongside one of our junior panelists in Nico Wahe. Nico, welcome.
Magandang araw, Martin. And Coach Hammer, it's great to sit alongside the 2 great Martins of the NCAA.
Wow, great.
Wow. Marami akong naririnig tungkol sa inyo eh.
Ano daw? Ano sabi?
Sana mabuti naman yung naririnig.
Oo nga eh.
Mabuti naman.
Na ano tayo, naluto agad tayo dun ni Nico ha, first statement pa lang.
Sorry.
But this is Nico's first time here on the show, on Game On. Of course, we got to catch you in opening day, opening weekend sa Mall of Asia Arena, where you sat beside us explaining, the different things that we had there. But you are with us here to help us out in trying to explain and trying to talk about our top performers so far in the league. But before we go there, unahin muna natin yung resulta ngayong araw na to. Because we had a Sunday triple header today, we began the action with EAC and San Beda. At dahil po San Beda ang pag-uusapan natin, pasa natin to kay Coach Hammer.
Dito tayo agad right away. But again, San Beda was having trouble to start off the second round. They lost back-to-back games against Arellano and San Sebastian. So this was a much-needed win para sa San Beda Red Lions. They found a new hero. Dahil new heroes of the game nga tayo, AJ Royo stepping up.
Kasama yun, matututunan ni Garupil yun.
And you can see he's a bit emotional right now.
Kasama, part of growing up, ang susunod na tanong dyan is, paano ka babawi? Yung bawi ang importante.
Minute and 19 to go. Cortez gets the ball back from Andrada. Cortez pulls up. Jacob Cortez. Wow. King Lion thinks this is his. San Beda leads Letran 74-68. Give the ball to Jacob Cortez and allow him to do what he does best. Jacob Cortez looking like Mike Cortez, the cool cat in the early 2000s. Stopping, popping, and connecting with big shots to give his team the victory. But Letran still has time to change the ending. 1 minute and 7 to go in our final game of the elimination round. LPU is watching this, studying, scheming, looking at potential weaknesses. What do you see, Coach Hammer?
Well, ibang kwento kasi pagka Final Four yun eh. Tatanggalin lahat ng mga strengths mo. Babagal ang laro. Number 1, babagal ang laro. Execution. Alam mo, Anton, ang mga teams maraming plano. Pero ang importante, sinong makaka-execute ng mga plano. Dahil at the end of the day, pagka hindi mo na-execute yan, doon magkakaroon ng problema.
Just like Letran on that last lob play. Wow, thinking he has another clutch triple in him. Shot was halfway down, just didn't fall. Cortez, speaking of clutch, much in the you-know-what. Jacob Cortez putting the game away.
Big shots by Jacob Cortez in the end game.
Wow, short and Payosing.
Kinalawit.
Turning rebounding into a beautiful art. And what a win for the San Beda Red Lions.
And a great season for them in the eliminations and the Letran Knights. Of course, it's a rebuilding year and a time for them to reflect and improve. As you see Jacob talking to Stephen Garulin. We're just one family here giving words of encouragement to each other. And that's how it is.
San Beda, the hottest team in the NCAA right now. 4 straight wins. And you gotta love the sportsmanship. James Payosing going over to Kobe Mone.
And Deo Quahaw. Sabi sa'yo, mga close friends to mga to eh. Nagkataon lang na iba yung uniforme.
Our toughest player of the game is that man right there, James Payosing, with a Dennis Rodman-like rebound, kicking in the air.
Kinalawit ng isang kamay eh.
Yamaha Mio Gear, play your tough. And he's just playing his role in the best way that he can. James Payosing. What a game and what a player. San Beda wins their 4th straight and have a huge momentum boost entering the Final Four on Tuesday.
Big win for the Red Lions and buwelo to para sa kanila. Papunta ng Final Four.
Okay, a Player of the Game award for Cliff Hopia. He drew first blood in this game.
Exactly. And
scored another double-digit performance.
Ganda ng field goal shooting ni Cliff, finishing very important. The final four, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block. And gusto ko nga dalawa sila ni Dami Kuntapay na maganda rin yung inilaro ni Dami. He was able to make shots from the outside. Much needed boost from the bench. Lalong-lalo na para dito sa San Beda Lions.
And there you see the two guys that you just mentioned, Dami Kuntapay and Cliff Hopia. They
two
were
graduating
big
big guys
of that run that San Beda made in the second period. And they end up with a W, 77-68, our final score. And when we come back, we will have post-game coverage here in what has been our final game of the elimination round for season 99 of the NCAA.
So we're back inside of Philoil Ecoil Center in San Juan City, continuing our coverage of the NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. And this is your favorite sports and entertainment show. You guys are watching Game On. My name is Martin Javier, taking care of business for our post-game show. At ngayon po kasama natin dito at the heels of their win, 10th win of the season. Mapua, nanalo kanina kontra San Sebastian, 70-63. Nandito ang kanilang court general, floor general na si Clint Escamis na nagkakaroon na ng fan base dito sa NCAA. Clint, good afternoon.
Good afternoon sa inyo lahat.
Clint, kamusta? How does it feel to be back with another win? Siyempre, naging medyo rocky yung start niya sa second round.
Siyempre, sobrang dami namin lapses and we're good to be back na with a win and hopefully from here.
Mga kapuso, we begin our post-game coverage here in this matchup between San Beda and Letran. Tagumpay ang Red Lions, 77-68 against their rivals, the Knights. So, San Beda will be entering the Final Four with a huge wave of momentum, a 4-game winning streak, perhaps the hottest team in the NCAA right now. And Coach Hammer and I are standing alongside their head coach, the mastermind, the mentor, the leader, Coach Yuri Escueta. Coach Yuri, I remember going inside the locker room during the early part of the season, and I kind of apologized to you because I told you, Coach, I did not have you in the Final Four. Coach Hammer and I have to make our Final Four predictions, and I did not have San Beda. I was surprised with myself. What can you say right now to the people who doubted, including myself, that you were able to get this young team to grow up before our very eyes and make it to the Final Four?
Di naman I want to say something to the guys who doubted. It's more of on what we believe in, our team. So we always had that belief that whatever game that we play, that we can win every game that we play. So we believe in ourselves. We did the work, and we know we're capable of entering the Final Four.
Talking about preparation, Coach, yours Final Four natin going forward against LPU. We won that game in the second round, giving us that berth. Nakita na naman natin na medyo soft start yung Red Lions. What are the new adjustments that you think that we can do going forward?
Well, coming playoffs, we can start like that. Of course, knowing how LPU is always, 110%. Kailangan ma-match up pa namin yung energy namin. So we can start games na slow. We have, of course, we have to fix that. Hindi ko alam, baka kailangan ba natin bigyan ng
merienda.
Pakainin yata, kailangan pakainin.
Coach, eto, ano ba ang kinain itong si Cliff Hopia at ni Dami Kuntapay? Kanina, lumamang ng 7 ang Letran, and then Dami comes in, hits back-to-back triples. Hopia hit the first basket of the game. He finished with 11 points. How important are these two guys to your success?
Of course, very important, especially on how Yuki and Jacob was playing. So the other guys really need to help and chip in. And we know these veterans, these two bigs, are very important. Their roles are very important in terms of Cliff rebounding, Dami being able to stretch also. So I'm sure they also played inspired today, knowing that this could be, it is their last San Beda Letran.
Yep,
diba?
correct.
So may konting inspiration and emotion involved. Diba?
Coach Yuri, what can you say about Jacob Cortez? He was surprisingly thrust into the leadership role. Boss Jude Roque told me he's our main guy now. How has he taken this responsibility and turned himself into a star here in the NCAA?
Well, it's really nice seeing Jacob grow as the season progresses. Diba? Early in the season, he easily gets frustrated from fouls not being called. Diba? He tends to sometimes force stuff. But you can see as the season went by, you know, he's trying to pick his spots now. Diba? Lesser frustrations, better leadership in terms of talking to his teammates. So, ganyan talaga. Growing pains at the start, but eventually these guys will mature, and Jacob has really been playing well for us. Not just basketball-wise, but also outside the basketball and, you know, leadership-wise. He's really grown in front of everyone during the season.
Good. Growing pains, Coach Yours, naalala ko kanina yung last huddle mo, ni-report ni Hannah na pinaalala mo, do not play with your food. Like, dahil pagkakataon yun, nagra-run ng Letran, malaki yung lamang, naibaba na naman sa 5, which has been really challenging for the San Beda Red Lions dahil we get leads even in season 98, then we give up. Ngayon, nakuha na natin yung tempo that we're able to control it in the endgame.
Well, it's really, of course, there's leadership with the coaches, but inside, pag walang coach dun, somebody has to step up and lead. Diba? There needs to be composure. There needs to be, you know, just never stop playing until the buzzer ends. Diba? You never know. Sa NCAA, alam mo naman kung gaano kabilis yung laro. Biglang yung lamang mo mahahabol. Kaya kahit yung huling rebound, diba? Kung hindi natin nakukuha, wag tayo huminto. And we learned that in the hard way nung Mapua game and yung Arellano game, which both cost us the game. One rebound could have won that game also for us. So, good thing, yun nga, the guys really, you know, focus in towards the end.
Coach, marami nagsasabi ngayon, San Beda is speaking at the right time. This is the most dangerous team in the Final Four. Your thoughts on those comments and facing LPU?
Again, we still have to get better playing LPU. I have to give it to the guys for locking in. When we lost that, when we started 4-1 in the second round, I talked to the guys on how they wanted to end, diba? How they wanted to continue the season. Diba? It's either do we fold or do we go the other way and, you know, lock in, diba? Focus in, give our best. So they chose the other way, so that's a challenge, and they talk amongst themselves. They sacrifice. They work harder in practice. You can see them work harder in practice, and they really execute game plans towards the end. So I have to give it to them.
Coach Yuri, alam ko you can't give away any strategies, but you have 3 full days to prepare for the Final Four, to prepare your players for their first game at the Mall of Asia Arena. Bigger venue, bigger crowd. What can you tell us about how you're going to focus and lock in for the Final Four against these guys, the LPU Pirates?
Siguro more than the game plan and diba? First, we need to get our rest. Diba? And then, mentally, probably prepare our players more mentally. Just knowing the atmosphere in a playoff atmosphere, how it would feel, diba? How you should control, be more composed in playing those kinds of games. Diba? Every possession counts when the playoffs comes.
Coach Yuri, your message to the entire Bedan community, who of course will be supporting you. We saw the support today. For sure, mas marami pa yan on Tuesday. What can you say to them? And if there's anybody you want to greet, you can go right ahead.
Well, of course, I want to thank yung San Beda community. What's really ironic is when we started losing, you can really see the support. That's when the support came in. People started messaging us of how they still believe in us, that they're always behind us. You can see in the arena how they pack the arena. So it's very, you know, as a coach and as a player, it really makes you work harder, and you want to make your school proud more. So we appreciate all the support, and we want to thank you for that.
Coach Yuri Escueta, again, congratulations, Coach, for making it back to the Final Four. 4 straight wins for the San Beda Red Lions, and we will see them all again on Tuesday when we begin the next stage of our NCAA tournament. Again, Coach Yuri, congratulations. Thank you for the time. Enjoy these 3 days of preparation, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Once again, San Beda defeating Letran 77-68, and we will be back with more post-game coverage right here on GTV.
Ayun! Ako, thank you Papa Martin and JV. Andun sila ngayon.
Siyempre, mga papi ng NCAA yan, Pekto.
And of course, kasama ko si Chase. Yeah. Hi, Chase.
Kamusta, Pekto?
Mabuti naman. At tanong ko lang sa'yo, wala bang humahabol sa'yo? Wala. Hoy, sandali!
Ay, sorry. Hindi mo wala, sorry.
Chase kasi.
Hindi lang sa basketball agresibo, pati sa kulitan, bibong-bibo. Kaya para malaman ang sikreto, ask mo! Sa basketball, aggressive ka ba or you let the game flow?
Ako aggressive ako eh.
Aggressive.
Parehas eh. Minsan aggressive, minsan sumasabay lang sa flow.
Hindi naman aggressive, so relax lang kailangan eh. So ayun, letting the game flow into my sa game ko.
Mas ganda sa aggressive, sabihin si Coach Charles.
Aggressive at the same time, playing with the flow.
Sa chicks naman kaya?
Ay hindi, slow lang ako, slow.
Bakit slow?
Siyempre may isa lang ako eh.
Wow, kilig naman yan. Sana all.
Wala lang, chill lang din. Chill.
Chill ka lang, so slow lang gusto mo. Ayaw mo na aggressive.
No. Ayoko na aggressive,
Sa chicks kaya, depende rin ba?
Yes, depende din. Depends kasi sa situation eh. Kunwari, galing sa breakup or galing sa long term.
Slow.
Ay, gano'n. Bakit slow?
Mahirap maging aggressive. Dami-dami yung problema eh. Dadagdagan ko pa.
Sa chicks kaya, are you aggressive or slow-paced?
Hindi, wala.
Showbiz? Ang showbiz nito ni Felipe.
Wala, isa lang.
Tinatanong dito kung aggressive or slow-paced. Hindi sinasabi kong loyal.
Isa lang ako eh.
Hindi ako aggressive.
Loyal ka din? Huwag mo sabing loyal ka rin.
Loyal ako.
Sana all. Game on the line. Kanina mo papasa yung bola? Sa mama mo or sa papa mo?
Sa mama ko.
Bakit sa mama mo?
Mama's boy ako eh.
Naku, baka may magalit kung isa lang eh. Bahal ba pareho? Pareho na lang. Dalawa bola sa laro ko, so pareho sila.
Kay mama.
Bakit kay mama?
Coach ko yun eh. Lagi ako tinuturuan kahit di naman nagpa-basketball.
Lahat ng mali mo napapansin kahit hindi alam.
Sa tatay ko, syempre, basketball player.
So wala kang tiwala sa mom mo?
Meron naman. Basketball player tatay eh. Kaya
Ano naman, game on the line nga naman.
Sa papa ko, marunong maglaro yung papa ko.
So yung mama mo hindi marunong?
Hindi marunong.
Sa papa ko.
Bakit sa papa mo?
Magaling yun eh.
Basketball player ba papa mo before?
Basketball player siya.
Game on the line. Whom will you pass the ball? Your father or your mother?
My mother.
Why?
Lagi dyan sa ina.
What?
My mom's always there for me.
Galing mag-Tagalog. Pasado na. What? Nagtatanong. Bumubulong. Dugtong, so you better come along. My name is Julia Ong para sa Ask Mo.
Okay, may isa ako para sa'yo, Coach Hammer.
Hindi, ako clear out ako. Ako ititira. Hindi ko ipapasa.
Wow!
Hindi ko ipapasa sa nanay ko, sa tatay ko. Clear out.
Game on the line. Game on the line, Coach Hammer. Kanino sa broadcast team ng GMA NCAA mo ipapasa ang bola? At bakit?
Hindi, ako pa rin yung titira. Ako yung titira para pag natalo ako. Pag natalo ako, pag nanalo ako rin.
One thing's for sure, I would not pass the ball to this guy. No way. Especially if he gets the ball at the 3-point line.
No. Not my range. Not my range.
Partner, Final Four.
Final Four. Kaya
Final
excited
Four.
tayo. And congratulations to all the qualifying teams. And a snappy salute to the ones that didn't advance to the Final Four. Sa mga seniors natin, saludo kami sa inyo sa 5 taon. Mahigit pa na ibinigay nyo sa NCAA. We gotta commend you and we love you. We pray for your future endeavors, be it in basketball or in other things in life. Pero ito muna tayo, Anton. Mapua against Benilde. Mapua with a twice-to-beat advantage. LPU against San Beda. LPU with a twice-to-beat advantage. Magandang karambole yan. I-extend pa tayo ng isa pang playdate.
And I hear the playdate's gonna be on Friday. So Tuesday, Friday, a lot of time for the teams to...
On a bigger venue?
Yep.
So, nilabas na rin yung memo kasi natin that if there would be another knockout game on the Final Four, it would be at the Araneta Coliseum on a Friday.
Oh, I'm so excited. We'll be back at the Mall of Asia Arena where we started our season. Again, Mapua versus Benilde. Number 1 versus number 4. And then number 2, LPU will take on the hottest team in the NCAA, riding on a 4-game winning streak, the San Beda University Red Lions. Coach Hammer, it's been a fast but somewhat long elimination round. Ang dami nangyari, a lot of emotional moments, great highlight plays, but here we are getting ready for the Final Four.
Yep, 3 more weeks, a new champion will be crowned, a new hero will rise sa ating NCAA Season 9.
And there you have it. Great working with you
as always, partner.
Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio with us here today as our analyst in the broadcast. Thanks as well to our courtside reporters, Hannah Arguelles, who reported for San Beda, and Lysel Galpo, who reported for Letran. Shout out to our director, Abed Ramos, and everybody here on the GMA Synergy team. I'm Anton Ross saying thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you all again on Tuesday at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City for the Final Four in NCAA Season 99. New heroes of the game. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next week.